Leaving the Stone Age and being able to access and use bronze, tin, and copper, there's a lot to cover. So this video we're going to set up into a couple of different parts. You're going to need a pickaxe to get metal out of the ground before anything else. To do that, you have to kill the first god. If you put yourself together a bow and plenty of arrows with good food, you're going to find the fight itself pretty easy. The hardest part may be finding the deer antlers to sacrifice. Once you've managed to find 2 deer trophies and you know the location of the pedestal, place them down and the boss will appear. Keep yourself at range, using mostly the terrain to your advantage. If he gets close, you can block or roll if necessary. Once he's defeated, he's going to drop a number of things. You can place down his trophy at your original spawn location to get your first Dragonborn superpower, and you can use the antlers to make your first pickaxe. The pickaxe is the first step to finding copper and tin in the Black Forest. We'll cover that next. You can use the pickaxe in the meadows to dig holes or to landscape. However, its real power is going to be in the Black Forest. You're going to need to find both copper and tin, because when you put them together, that's how you create bronze. Finding copper nodes like the one you see here is just a matter of exploring. They're gigantic and they'll likely take you a couple of trips back and forth. I would suggest you use a map marker as you come across each one so you know how to find it. Tin, on the other hand, is almost always found directly by the side of the water, so you may not necessarily need to mark it. You can run along the edge of the water and you'll find plenty. Tin is a lot easier to find and a lot more efficient to mine, but you're going to need less of it, as it takes 2 copper to make every piece of bronze eventually. Now that you know how to stockpile ore, the next step is going to be to turn it into something usable. Finding Surtling cores is going to be your next step. In the Black Forest, you want to keep an eye out for skeletons. They guard burial chambers, and when you see a burial chamber, you have a chance of finding these cores inside. You technically only need 5 cores to start an entire smelting operation, but you're going to need coal to run the smelter. As it stands right now, deconstructing things will give you all of your items back, so you can choose to build a coal furnace first, stockpile some coal, and then rearrange the items into a smelter if you need to. But ideally, if you can find yourself 10 cores, you'll make your life a lot easier. And a word of caution using the coal furnace, because this may be around the time you find core wood or fine wood and have it in your inventory. If you're not careful, it will burn that as well. You should be at the point now where you can place a forge inside your base and work with it. I would also encourage you to put a box next to it because most of the recipes require far too much metal to walk around. And the last thing I'll say here is congratulations, you're now in a position to be able to make yourself a new pickaxe and do it all over again. Hopefully this helps some of you out there. If you like what you see, please like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much.